yo, hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo. What's good in the hoodie? It's your girl, Bora Hearts, back at it again with another reaction video. We're actually reacting to the JHope On the Street featuring JCole. Premiere is dropping in 10 seconds. I'm here. I'm ready. Are you here? Are you ready? Let's fucking get it. Let's go. I ain't got shit to say. Let's go.
Every time I work, every time I run, every time I move, as always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, as always for us. 내도 빠른 선택걸어 anywhere, J in the air. 그는 길이 희망이 되고자 하연하고 태어 입은 my woman's made up your love in your face 보다 볼하 저 멀리서라도 나비가 돼. Just walk lightly whenever you want, go on hopefully wherever you walk. 누군가의 숨이 깃들여 있는 거리 내 영혼과 영원을 담을게 everywhere. Every time I walk, every time
I'm
I
getting
run,
chills.
every time I move, as always for us.
Oh, he's dancing too?
Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, it's always for us. Every time I walk, every time I run,
You hear it?
every time I move,
Okay.
it's always for us.
I hear the ad-libs.
Every time I look,
Uh-huh.
every time I love, every time I hope, it's always for us.
Yeah. Oh, hell, the mighty survivor of hell. Plop down from heaven to sail. Holy water that I scoop from the well. Fought tooth and a nail just to prevail. Mustard ruthless as I move through the field. Feeling worried, in a hurry like a 2-minute drill. To make a couple mil off a lucrative deal. Selling train of thought, name an artist who could derail. You never see it like a nigga hula hooping in jail.
Yup.
I got a friend smart as fuck, but he's stupid as hell. He swear to God ain't real, since it ain't no way to prove it itself. As if the universe ain't enough. As if the volcanoes ain't erupt. As if the birds don't chirp. As if a trillion nerves don't work in a human body. Shit, who would I be without the creator of this theater beside me to gently guide me? Some days I wonder if I need to pick a different hobby. I'm deep in with this rapping, it's all a nigga know. I never did nothing better, it's hard to let it go. But like a father watching his daughter walk down the altar with tears in his eyes, you gotta let her grow. And so I shall, but first I've been honing my style. Coders around with more quotables than what the quota allows. You see a top 10 list, I see a golden corral, nigga. As the moon jumps over the cow, I contemplate if I should wait to hand over the crown and stick around for a bit longer. I got a strange type of hunger. The more I eat, the more it gets stronger. The more it gets stronger. I said the more it gets stronger. JHope, Cold World.
Every time I walk, every time I run, every time I move, it's always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, it's always for us. Every time I walk, every time I run, every time I move, it's always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, it's always for us.
Oh God, I can't. Like, I just got so emotional for no reason. Like, oh, you don't understand. I talked about this on my stream. Like, this was more than just a collab. It was JCole, the man, the myth, the legend, one of the greats of our time, the one who inspired JHope to rap. his number one inspiration, his muse. He named himself after him. The J and the Hope. He named his debut album Hope World after JCole's Cole World. Like, this isn't just like, oh, I like this rapper, he's cool. This is like, this man, like, if he didn't exist, I probably wouldn't be who I am today. That's what this collab is. It's so powerful. For me, it felt emotional for that because I love Hobie so fucking much. But it also felt emotional personally because I talked about on my channel how I got into BTS and how much they meant to me, how they helped me in my time of need, was just last year. I got a tattoo because of it. But before BTS, years ago, JCole was that person for me. And it was like, seeing this and hearing JHope and then hearing JCole, it reminded, and that's like what he said. This whole song was him taking a trip down basically his whole life, you know, because now he's on to the next chapter. He's about to leave, so he just wanted to leave us with this message. And it's just like, it's like the journey I've been through thus far, like all the good, the bad, the ugly, everything. It was all meant for a purpose, for where I am now and where I'm gonna be in the future. That's the message he was telling in this story. And JCole, obviously, with his fucking I'm not even about to, I don't give a shit about breaking down raps and flows and shit this video. Like, JCole is a fucking monster. He's a lyrical genius. He is amazing. He's the best rapper out right now. I don't care about anybody else. In every country that I've heard music, he's the best rapper. But like, it was, for me, it was like seeing them come together. It made me realize the message he was telling, because like back in my past when I was listening to JCole, I was a very different person, and I changed in between that time before I met BTS, and then after I met BTS, I do believe I changed again. And it was just like seeing those two sides of myself meeting like this, and it was a happy togetherness. Like, I don't know how to put it in words. I'm just so happy about it, about everything in this fucking song, man. JCole and JHope. Oh my God. I do want to go back through though, because I kind of want to look at lyrics here. I was looking at the lyrics as they were going by and everything, but I want to do it again. All right, so let's do it again. This time I'm gonna pause. I was on the premiere. I just wanted to let it run through. This time, okay, so what I wanted to say at the beginning of the video. He starts off with this kid. Remember, we were talking about on the street. This is his journey, right? That I was saying, like, is that little kid representing himself when he was younger? I mean, look at what he's wearing. He's wearing the beanie, the big ass jacket, or the puffy jacket. And it's kind of like when he was younger, he was learning hip hop, you know? So that's the vibe I got. As a dancer, by the way, not a rapper.
Every time I work,
okay.
Every time I run, every time I move, as always for us. Every time I live.
They were talking about, like, just like Jin's Astronaut, this is his farewell song. So when he says every time I run, or every time I walk, every time I run, every time I move, it's always for us. Us meaning him, BTS, and ARMY. All of us. I'm including BTS as well. But like, it's the song to ARMY, right? And he's like, everything that I do, I'm doing for you. All this music that I'm putting out, like, we know they're loaded, bro. Their investments, they got the biggest investments in HYBE right now. So like, they don't need to do this anymore. They're still doing it because they love it, because they want to. Not because they have to. Like, they could just retire right now and be set for life. But they want to. They want to, just like back in 2019 when they told us they were actually thinking about disbanding in 2018. But they didn't. They stayed together. Like, they want, or we're just talking about Hobie right now. Hobie is doing all of this for ARMY. Everything. I mean, of course he loves what he does, but he also loves what he does because of ARMY as well.
Every time I love, every time I hope,
every time I love, every time I hope, it's always for us. Yep.
Let the bottom something good anywhere. J in the air, gonna get it
For the path I'm on to become one of hope, I give my all. So he still feels like he hasn't finished. This journey on this street is still continuous. Like, he doesn't feel like, oh, we're the biggest band in the world, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm good now. Like, no, he doesn't feel like that. It's still a continuous journey. He is still going on the path to become our hope. Everybody's hope, not just Army's hope. He wants to be the world's hope. He wants to bring, like, if you didn't listen to his Jack in the Box album, go listen to his Jack in the Box album. You'll understand his entire being of what he wants to accomplish in his life. Like, he wants to be the hope of the world. He wants to bring the good of the world and, you know, all the bad that's going on. Like, he wants to help that and change that and make it stop. But obviously he ain't God, so he can't do all that. But you know what I'm saying? But either way, the point is, he don't feel like he's done with his journey. Even my love was made of your love and your faith. That's for you, Army. That's for you. We know where Kobe came from. We know where JHope Suck, the one who didn't even want to show his face on stage and always wore a mask, came from. We know. And my mark was made of your love and your faith. The way they just, like, I can't even see, I wouldn't even say, like, we made you. Army would never say that. Army would never say that to these boys, but they say it all the time. They say it all the time, like, you made us. You made me. You did. Oh, God. This is the last song he gonna leave us with before he go to the military. Homie! Don't go! To repay you even from afar, just like a butterfly.
Just walk lightly whenever you want. Go on huffly wherever you want. 누군가 있음 깃들여 있는 거리 내 영혼과 영원을 담을게.
And this is the part where he says he's going back to his roots. In this street where everybody breathes, I leave. What was the actual word? With someone's breath, I leave my soul in my eternity. I am never going to forget where I came from. Never going to forget these streets. Like, amongst the people. I'm not some idol who needs to be put on a pedestal and never touched and never seen. Like, I'm one of you. I just so happen to be a phenomenal fucking dancer and rapper. That, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Yeah, he ain't had that part. I'm adding that part. You know what I'm saying? I can do it.
Everywhere. Every time I work, every time I run, every time I move, as always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, as always for us.
Here we go.
Every time I work, every time I run.
What I did want to say is I'm surprised that the time allotted to JCole was as long as it was. Not saying surprised, like, not surprised. I don't think that's the right word. It's more so like, I feel like I get it. It's like, I understand exactly, because like, to JHope, he feels like he's in the presence of greatness right now. He's like, yes, this is my song, but I just want to bask in your greatness. And then while JCole is rapping, he's dancing. What started him on this hip hop journey in the first place? He's dancing and listening to JCole's rap. Probably how he was already doing back in the days before any of this was a reality for him.
Every time I move, as always for us. Every time I look, every time I love.
Fucking go! Jermaine! Go! Okay. All right.
Yeah. Oh, hell, the mighty survivor of hell. Plop down from heaven to sail. Holy water that I scoop from the well. Fought tooth and a nail just to prevail. Muster ruthless as I move through the field. Feeling worried, in a hurry like a 2-minute drill. To make a couple mil off a lucrative deal. Selling train of thought, name an artist who could derail. You never see it like a nigga hula hooping in jail.
What I like is JCole ain't really cursing. Like, he ain't really cursing at all. Cause I just realized, like, he said one word. He said name an artist. Y'all know JCole wouldn't have said that shit in his own song. He wouldn't have said that in his own song. Y'all know exactly what JCole would have said. Well, if you're a JCole fan, you know exactly what JCole would have said, bro. You know exactly what JCole would have said. No, bro. Okay, all right. Did y'all hit this? I love JCole.
Oh, hell, the mighty survivor of hell. Plop down from heaven to sail.
Like, he never, like, he'll do some crazy shit. Oh, hell, the mighty survivor of hell. Plop down and right to sail. Like, he's not going to keep the same flow. It'll sound like some jitty. And you know how sometimes you bring it back to make, he don't need to do that. He never does that.
Oh, hell, the mighty survivor of hell. Plop down from heaven to sail. Holy water that I scoop from the well. Fought tooth and a nail just to prevail. Monster ruthless as I move.
And that's just him constantly saying what he's always done. He worked his ass off to get where he is. And I'm going to tell it for the armies that don't know much about JCole. Listen. JCole is a fucking legend in rap right now, okay? He is at a global level. I would say JCole and BTS are equals. Obviously, at the beginning of the time, they were not. JCole was up here. BTS was looking up at him and respecting him. But now BTS has made it to JCole's level. Now they're equals. And it's just like, because like in the rap game, he's here. In the boy band game, K-pop gang, pop gang, BTS is here. You know what I'm saying? So, and then JCole always releases songs like every 2-3 years. Every 2-3 years. So you don't hear from him a while. Then he come back and then he be like, bah, oh, no, you didn't forget about me, did you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I say this is a collab of the century, it's not just because Hobie loves JCole as much as I do. It's because Hobie and JCole at their phenomenal levels in the music game together, bro. This is about to break so many walls down. So many walls down. All the hip-hop heads who have not been getting into K-pop or BTS, this song is going to make them realize we got some fucking rappers in our group. This song gonna make them realize that.
Holy water that I scoop from the well. Fought tooth and a nail just to prevail. Monster ruthless as I move through the field. Feeling worried in a hurry like a 2-minute drill. To make a couple mil off a lucrative deal. Selling train of thought. Name an artist who could derail. You never see.
And I like how he's making these metaphors with trains. Because we're talking about on the street. The Hobie was on the street, but now he's inside the a subway station where the train is going past him and he's dancing to JCole's verse. And he was saying, oh, I heard the derail part. You know, who can derail? Like an artist who can, like, take me off my grind, take me off of my spot. And then later on, he's going to say something about, I've been thinking about if I should pass on the crown. That's why I freaked out a little bit. I was like, is he going to say he going to pass the crown to Hobie? I don't think he would say that because, you know. But at the same time, I was like, what? But what was the other thing?
Off a lucrative deal. Selling train of thought.
Train of thought. That's the one he used.
You never see it like a nigga hula hooping in jail.
The reason I really love that is because he makes people, especially young people who listen to his music, think like, oh, that's how it happens? Okay, let me make sure I'm more conscious about what I do so that's not me. Because most people go around their life being like, it ain't me. They ain't gonna be me. They ain't gonna be me. And they don't realize how one bad thing can turn that into you. And I love JCole for that. I love how he like revived the rap game.
Hooping in jail. I got a friend smart as fuck, but he's stupid as hell. He swear God ain't real, since it ain't no way to prove it itself. As if the universe ain't enough. As if the volcanoes ain't erupt.
I love how he just, like, he had to prove it itself. Like, the universe ain't enough. Like, he didn't even continue with that flow that he had before he switched it up.
But he's stupid as hell. He swear that God ain't real, since it ain't no way to prove it itself. As if the universe ain't enough.
He ain't gonna keep going with that rhyme scheme. He switched it immediately.
As if the birds don't chirp. As if a trillion nerves don't work in a human body. Shit, who would I be without the creator of this theater beside me to gently guide me? Some days I wonder if I need to pick a different hobby. I'm deep in with this rapping, it's all a nigga know. I never did nothing better, it's hard to let it go. But like a father watching his daughter walk down the altar with tears in his eyes, you gotta let it go.
So that's where he's talking about, like, sometimes I wonder if I should have did something else instead of being a rapper. You know, like, because he was going to college. I don't remember if he got his degree or if he ended up dropping out. But he was going to college when he was writing his raps and all this other stuff, right? But he became a rapper instead. So he's probably thinking, dang, what else could I have done if I had a different hobby? Or what else could I have been? But he's obviously happy where what he is doing now. But then he also brought it back to, like, you know, sometimes you got to let it go. And then I'm pretty sure he's going to go on with the crown part. You know, I think if I should pass the crown. So it's like kind of like at the, like, the way this was for Hobie, like him looking back on his past, where he came from, where he's going, and giving thanks to the fan that made this journey for him. JCole is also thinking about his own journey. I like that.
I'm deep in with this rapping, it's all a nigga know. I never did nothing better, it's hard to let it go. But like a father watching his daughter walk down the altar with tears in his eyes, you gotta let it go. And so I shall, but first I've been honing my style. Quotas around with more quotables than what the quota allows.
I love that, more quotables than what the quota allows. Like he basically said, like, I got so many bars that you run out of space when you trying to copy down bars, bro. Like, you might as well just copy every freaking bar I spit. He's just like sometimes you gotta let it go, but not now. I'm not saying I'm done now, because right now I'm still in my element. I'm still doing my thing. It ain't over for me yet, but at some point it will be. And it's kind of like what BTS said, like they love what they do and they don't want to stop. And he's saying that, but he's saying it differently. He's more or less so saying sometimes you gotta let it go, but not now. You know, it's kind of like they're talking to each other at the same time. Like,
But first I've been honing my style. Coders around with more quotables than what the quota allows. You see a top 10 list, I see a golden corral, nigga. As the moon jumps
just
over
eat
the
'em up.
cow, I contemplate if I should wait to hand over the crown and stick around for a bit longer.
I know he wasn't talking about Jin being the moon, but I just wanted to hear it again. Just shut up.
Golden corral, nigga. As the moon jumps over the cow, I contemplate if I should wait to hand over the crown and stick around for a bit longer. I got a strange type of hunger. The more I eat, the more it gets stronger.
Yeah. Back to the Golden Corral. The more rappers he tearing up, the more he want to do it. The more he want to stay in this rap game. You know, he ain't ready to get done. He ain't ready to end it and be over with what he's doing right now. He still wants to do this shit, but he is reflecting on it and thinking about it.
Got a strange type of hunger. The more I eat, the more it gets stronger. The more it gets stronger. I said the more it gets stronger. JHope. Cold World.
When he said that, JHope, Cold World, because he used to be like, Cole. That's JCole singing in the back right, by the way. This is why I know I love this too, because JHope is a sub singer, sub vocalist. So he be singing sometimes in some of these songs. Go listen to Spring Day. He don't even rap in that song. He just has a singing verse. Go listen to it. But Cole also sings sometimes. He doesn't do it all the time, but he does sing sometimes. Sometimes he sings his own chorus. Sometimes he sings his own ad-libs, you know? So I like that he's coming in and singing on this song as well as rapping on this song. I wonder who produced. Because if Cole produced the song as well, oh God. It's like Cole giving a gift to the kid that he basically raised in rap. He got to look at Hobie that way. Like, you raised him. This is your son in the rap game. What he is and what he became is because of you. You did this. Like, you did this. And it's just like, all right, let me make this amazing piece. Give it to you. Go ahead, bro. Do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Like, oh, come on.
It's always for us. Every time I work, every time I run, every time I move, it's always for us. Every time I look.
I like how they didn't meet. So remember, they're talking about their journeys, right? Hobie was talking about his journey. Cole was talking about his journey. They didn't meet throughout the whole video, but at the end, their journeys collided. Beautiful.
Every time I hope, it's always for us.
Oh, he's so fucking beautiful. Oh God, I love Hobie so much. Oh my God, Hobie. Oh God, Cole makes him look short as fuck. Oh my God. Jesus, it's so good, dude. Cole is one of those rappers I gotta listen to over and over and over again because I catch bars later on. Like, first listen or second listen, I'm not gonna catch him. But later on, I'm gonna catch him and I'm start realizing. And it's also like a part where you have to be in his fandom. You have to listen to all of his music because some of his bars are inside jokes. Or not even inside jokes, but they're insiders. Like, if you don't know what he talks about, you don't know what he's been through, you don't know about any of this stuff, some of them might slip your mind. But, like, that is a God tier rapper. I just want y'all to fucking know that. That is a God tier rapper that is on this goddamn song. And Hobie is over there holding his own, doing his damn thing. And I just hope that this leads to so much more, because I want my fucking BTS rap line to get respect in the West, in the rap industry, not just in the K-pop industry, the pop industry, you know, because they get enough respect over there. I mean, they don't, but they do get respect over there. I want them to get even more respect in the rap industry. And I want this to open people's eyes about these Korean rappers or any rappers that speaks a different language. I need this to open their eyes because I need to see a Nas and Namjoon feature. I need to see an Eminem and Suga feature. I need more of this. I need the entire rap line with some amazing ass fucking rappers. I need it. I need it. And I love how this song for Hobie, this was like, he wasn't out here trying to impress anybody. He wasn't out here trying to spit his best bars and his fastest bars. No, he had a message. He wanted to get the message out. It's a feel-good song. It's about his life. It's about his fandom. It's about his family. Like, he really wanted to bring us together before he left, and I love him for that. Oh my gosh. But anyways, guys, that's it for my reaction. If you like it, please hit that like button. Give me some comments, subscribe, share it with a friend, all those YouTube things. It helps the channel a lot. I appreciate all of y'all, and I will catch y'all in the next one.